ThatsSoYin. So today I have a really exciting video because I'm using 10 products total to complete this makeup look, not brush included. No, stop it. No. So I'm gonna show you guys how to create this very natural look that I've been rocking for the past 2 weeks, and I hope you guys really enjoy. Let me know if you're gonna use this look, and if you wanna see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I have my bare face, and lately I have been trying to accomplish the doing your brows before your foundation type of situation. So I have 2 brow products with me. This is like a non-negotiable. Like if I have to do a pomade, I always have to set it now. Just it's how it is. Even though it doesn't budge on me, it's just become a habit of mine. So I'm going to take the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I'm going to take this with my BH Cosmetics brush, and this is a no-name brush. I just know it's from BH Cosmetics. It was in one of their discontinued sets, and I'm going to go ahead and do this trick where I apply the product on the brush and then I go ahead and squeeze it so all the product is on the brush and the brush is now in a fine point. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a spoolie. And the reason why I've been liking to do my brows before is that I could spoolie it as messily as I want to. The product can literally go everywhere, and then all I have to do is clean it up with concealer. It's great. Now to set the pomade in place, I'm going to take my Sigma Brow Powder Duo in dark, and I'm just going to mix the 2 colors. I know some people love the darker color towards the end of the brow and then the lighter towards the front of the brow, but honestly this is just going to set my brow in place. So there's really not much to it. I just like to start at the end though and then work my way to the front. My concealer of choice today is the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Medium Nude. And what I'm going to do, I am just going to go ahead and take the actual wand and almost outline the underside of my brow like this. And then I'm going to blend it so that the lines are actually sharp and crisp and not too crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to take a beauty blender and blend this out just a little bit. You don't have to fully blend it out because we're going to put foundation on top of it. So I'm just going to blend out basically the harsh edges. For foundation today, I'm actually not going to prime my face because I have a lot of moisturizer on my face. Normally on days where I really just want to look presentable and put together, I don't really go for a primer. And so I'm just going to go ahead with the Josie Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. I have the color Awaken RG45, and I like to actually just do 1 pump. That's it. That's all. There it is. There she is. And I just think that 2 pumps is a little bit too much since this foundation is, I guess you could say, very liquidy. There's like, my face is a normal skin type, and I know some people are like, oh my gosh, like you have like argan oil in your foundation, like are you gonna look oily? Personally, for me, I look dewy at the end of the day. Like there is like, it's not as bad as that Kiko Milano BB cream that I tried out, but it's definitely like, you know, you're gonna start to look shiny, you know, after a long period of time, but it's nothing unmanageable. I'm gonna drag the foundation over my eyelid as a base. Now the sides of my nose have actually been really red. I have no idea why, so I'm gonna take more of that concealer and I'm just going to cover up my redness. And while I'm at it, I'm going to find any other discoloration area, probably the bridge of my nose. And then my chin. My chin just gets red throughout the day, so I like to cover that up. A little bit right here. We good. We're okay now. Now you could bring the concealer under your eyes, but honestly today I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like putting concealer there, so I'm just not going to do it. And besides, this is like a natural look. So you don't want your under eye areas to be too bright, but I mean if you have dark circles and you need to color correct, then by all means do it. I just don't have that at the moment. And then this is like an extra step, but I'm actually going to blend some of the concealer that was around my eyebrow just a little bit more. I'm taking the BH Cosmetics 120. I'm going to lightly set my face with the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. I'm going to take this with the Beauty Blender because it's going to make the powder seem very skin-like as opposed to just laying on top of the skin. So I like to set my under eye and I like to coat my entire nose. Just because I feel like just foundation concealer in general leaves my nose quicker than any other place on my face. And then I'm gonna just set the middle of my forehead like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelid as well. Now let's work on to the eye. So I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold palette. There are 2 matte shades here, so I'm gonna utilize that into my crease. I'm gonna start off with a lighter shade on the bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my Sigma E35. You can use my code ThatsSoYin if you want 10% off. Up to you if you wanna use it. Just letting you know. I'm actually going to apply this in my crease, but I'm not going to blend it. I'm gonna blend it into my crease with another brush. I'm blending it with the Sigma E40, and this is really going to diffuse that color. I'm gonna take the darkest color on top, and I'm gonna apply this into the outer corner of my eye. And then for the lid, there's this really pretty bronze shade, and I love applying this with my finger. So pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the cool thing is that this really stays on my eyelid. Like, I know there's a lot of golden shadows that just apply really nicely but then don't last on the lid, and I just think that this is so pretty. So if you have a darker complexion and you want to use this palette, you could definitely use these 2 colors to set your face or something, and then use this as a golden highlight or as an eyeshadow like me, or even like to bronze up your face. I don't know. It's just a really pretty color. With my Sigma E30, I'm going to go ahead with the lightest color. This is right on top of that bronzy shade, and I'm going to apply this in the inner corner. For my lower lash line, we're going to take those 2 matte shades again with the Sigma F63, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I kind of like my lower lash line shadows to be just a little heavy, because when I apply fake eyelashes, my eyes are lifted on top, but then I don't have a lot of bottom lashes, so I just want to make sure that there's some type of balance to the eye look. I'm gonna blend this out with the Morphe R39, just running this on the bottom lash line. I'm gonna go ahead in with some eyeliner. This is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Pen. God, my eyeliner came out thick today. Shit. Ah! Bad eyeliner day. No! She did not. Oh, I hate it when my eyeliner turns out thick. Shit, now I have to go in with a really bold lash to hide everything. Oh. No. It's fine. It's okay. I hate it. We're gonna go in with mascara. This is the Covergirl Supersizer. I literally hate my eyeliner today. You guys have no idea. So I'm considering this one product because you can't have one without the other. Fake eyelashes, you have to have lash glue. So I'm gonna take Tarte Goddess today just because they have a thick lash band. So maybe, you know, just maybe they will go well with a thick eyeliner. I don't know. Now I'm gonna take the same palette, and this is gonna be used for my bronzer, blush, and highlight. And this is actually one of my favorite go-to travel palettes. So I'm gonna take the 2 bronzer shades. I'm gonna start off with the lighter one first. And recently I had to pack my makeup because I was running late. And I packed this palette just for my eyes and face, and it just worked out so well. I did this exact look, and I just wanted to recreate it here just to show you guys the versatility of face palettes like this. You could definitely go ahead and use them on the eyes as long as they have some matte shades to work with. And I've actually never heard anyone really talk about this, and I'm super excited that Sally got me this palette when I was in London, because I would have never thought to pick it up. I'm gonna now take the darkest shade. Oh, by the way, this is the BH Cosmetics 126. And I'm gonna go ahead and right over that, especially on the forehead, because my bronzer always diminishes on my forehead. For blush today, I'm gonna be mixing the light bronze shade. And I'm also gonna mix it with some of the peachy toned ones that are in this region. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this in tapping motions on my cheeks. It's just so pretty. Like, you don't have to go in with highlight now because of the shimmering blush, but I'm really into the light shade that we use in our inner corners. I'm gonna take the Sigma F64. I love this color. Wow. This is like the best drugstore highlight, I'd have to say, if I do say so myself. And I'm gonna take that E30 again, and I'm gonna run this color along the nose. I'm not gonna contour my nose because lately I haven't really been doing that, and I've been trying to love my natural nose. You know, just trying to love my features. Now for lips, we're gonna use something by MAC. This is their Naturally Transformed lipstick, and this has actually been one of my go-to nude lipsticks. And I just think that it's very similar to my skin tone in a sense where it has a really nice warm base, but it's dark enough so I could use without a lip liner. So if you don't believe me, we have the lashes and lash glue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, don't drop that, 8, 9, and 10. So those are all my 10 products for this natural makeup look. I hope you guys really enjoy. It's something that I've been doing for almost the past 2 weeks. So I hope you guys really enjoy this makeup look. Let me know if you're gonna try it out. Let me know if you're gonna try this palette out, because honestly, I recommend it. As always, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.